sending us live on YouTube. So the people on YouTube, hi everyone. I'll just put the music up a bit so we can have a meditative moment before we start the program properly. So Kanak, I've got all the various videos lined up for you. Do you want me to be your techo?
Yes, please.
Okay. So just tell me when you want a particular thing, and hopefully I've got them in the right order. Otherwise, it'll be spontaneously different.
Yeah, always nice. It's always nice to start with some music. So yeah, happy to.
Yeah, great. We'll just all get in the mood. Just get in the mood for a little while until we've got the usual number of people on Zoom, and then we'll start the session.
Yeah, sure.
Relax for a minute.
Who's just joining us now?
Hi, Madhu.
Hi, Madhu.
Hi. Welcome everyone to session 42 of our 3 lots of 7. So we've gone quite more than 21. We're double, actually double today. I'll be introducing you to Kanak, who's going to give us a lovely session on music and silence and the Vishuddhi chakra. At the end of the session, I've got a concert that I'll just leave on for everyone if they want to meditate a bit more or watch a lovely Kathak dance that was performed in Switzerland when Sri Mataji was there. So that's just something, if you just can't stop, you want to have a bit more, we'll put that on, just stream it for anyone who can stay, but obviously things to do and meals to be had, that's all fine. So without too much chatting, and I hope you're all going well with your homework, and I'm sure you're seeing all the wonderful meditation sessions that are on each day, coming from the different states. Oh, here's John. Let me admit John. Come in, John. And having a lovely meditation time. So before we finish off at the end, feel free to ask any questions that might come to mind or that you've been meaning to ask but haven't. So let me introduce you to Kanak now. Kanak.
Hello, everyone. Nice to be here again. It's always lovely to meditate with you all. So we were just talking about this topic, and today's topic is sound of silence. And it was very interesting when I heard about this topic. I just thought about silence, like, yes, yep, meditation, thoughtlessness, silence. Whereas when and then what someone else had, oh, we were talking about the sound, which is the sound of silence, sound of meditation, that is the sound of chakras. So what are we going to do today? So we decided, let's do both of them. So we will talk about and listen to a talk of Shrimati about the power of silence. And in the second half, we will cover the sound of chakras. So we just sort of join them both together. So I think it's always best to start by raising our Kundalini, taking a bandhan, and then just bringing ourselves into that meditation mode. So let's start with that. Please raise your Kundalini and take bandhan. So as you, seems like this is like session 42. So you have been meditating for quite a while now. And I think you must have experienced the silence before you started meditation and after. And this is something you experience. I can't tell you that you are meditating, you are silent now. It's not like that. It's when you meditate more and more, you see changes in your personality, and you start to become silent within. So, for example, there is a chaos in the world at the moment. We turn the news on and we see about news about the wars and COVID, of course, and natural calamities. Then naturally we react to that. Naturally we feel angry for some government policies, or we feel angry for the countries who are going into war or threatening other people, or we feel sorry for the people, or feel really sad, emotional if there's like a natural calamity somewhere. So it's very internal that we feel that, and we get very affected very quickly. But I think as you start meditating more and more, you see some changes that you now, when you watch the news, you don't react straight away. You just feel silent, you witness the situation, and sometimes you just put your attention towards that problem and just you pray that that problem, gets solved. You don't react to it, because when you react, you're doing nothing but sort of just harming yourself. We can't do anything about government policies. We can't do anything about the countries going into war or natural calamities, but we can always we can control our attention, we can control our attitude, and just go into that silent mode, but put that divine, clear, pure attention towards these problems so they get solved. So they're sort of all interconnected, and that's how it's connected to our Vishuddhi chakra, because that's what gives us the power of witnessing and not reacting so quickly. And as we meditate more and more, now we have learned that, yes, the world is not perfect and it's very easy to get upset, but now we know how to pull back that attention and how we can just bring ourselves into silence just by bringing our attention on the top of the head and affirming yourself that I'm the spirit, I'm a pure spirit, I'm not these thoughts or reactions. And then you just instantly become that divine being whose attention is powerful, and then things sort of work out, not even like a big level, but at least at smaller level in your surroundings. If you are affected by people around you, like at work or something, there are some unpleasant people, you just sort of bring, as you meditate more and more, you start to bring that silence, that calm about yourself, and it just affects this area, surroundings around you, and people will feel calm in your presence. So that's the power of silence, because as we go into meditation, we are absolutely thoughtless. And then we just feel this like the stillness within us, and it's like there's a gravity to it. But again, we feel a pull at the same time. And then it just brings the joy. And we just don't react as much as we used to. Or if we still do, we know how to bring ourselves back and not go towards that path again. So I just hope you've been feeling that too now, as you've been introspecting or meditating, trying to bring yourself into balance, and hopefully you're feeling that. So, and as I said, the silence is something you experience. We can't talk much about it, but the best is to hear it directly from Shrimataji. So there is a little short talk which you'll be listening to, which is about the power of silence. And in the second half, we will go towards the music and sound of the chakras and later. So Antilin, if you don't mind, would you like to put the talk on? Maybe just before that, just bring your attention on Sesrara. Take your hand above your head and rotate it a few times and settle the attention there while you're listening to the talk.
But first and foremost thing is to meditate and to raise your kumari. Any way you can grow. There's no other way out. Because when you meditate, awareness, then the growth, then it opens out. But if you are thinking and the lake is completely in a turmoil, nothing can grow. But supposing it is silent, then lotuses can grow, anything can grow in it. In the same way, if your mind is agitated and your growth is not yet fully expressing itself, then it's such a vicious circle that you are agitated and your growth is hindered. Again, you are agitated, your growth is hindered. So the best way is to take to meditation. When you take to meditation, this turmoil will settle down. And when it will settle down, your growth will take place. After meditation, you will feel definitely that you have come out very well, you have grown very well. But for that, one has to be very honest. You cannot force people to be honest. That's one thing you can't do. You have to be honest to yourself. You are not to be hypocrite. You have to see for yourself that whatever you are doing is for your benevolence, is for your good, and that you have to do it because it is good for you to begin, and then for the good of the humanity. You are doing for the good of the humanity. Now, some people who come for the first time will have lots of doubts because of ego. They have lots of doubts because of ego. How can that be? How can this be? All kinds of things they ask. Now, you have to say that first of all, you develop your insight. You develop your enlightenment. Your light is not sufficient. In the light only there are no doubts. Supposing in darkness you think that this table has no cover. It's all right. You can think whatever you like. But when there is light, you see for yourself there is a beautiful cover on top of this table. In the same way, it happens to us that we have to achieve a state. And once we achieve that state, then there's no question, there's no doubt, there's nothing, and you become so empowered. It is such a simultaneous thing. It works as soon as you achieve something, it works. When it works, then you are convinced. I'd say it's a very beautiful new chain starts within yourself, and then you really start enjoying your joy of yourself. In the most chaotic conditions this world is today. So at that time, a kind of a silence will come within you. When there will be any such crisis, immediately will become extremely silent. But this is again a state, I am telling. So now, if there is something that makes you upset or makes you unhappy, try to reach that point, that axis, which is just silence. And this silence will make you really powerful, because this silence is not only yours. When you are in that silence, you are in the silence of the cosmos. Silence of the cosmos. And the silence of the cosmos works for you. You are in connection with that cosmic power, we can call it, but it's more than that, is divine power, I should say. Divine power which is working all the cosmos also. So if you just become silent within yourself, know that you are sitting in the kingdom of God. It's like this. When, say, you get the great honor of becoming a king, then you walk up to your throne and you sit down and look around and you feel the silence of the state that now you are the king. This silence is the sign that you are definitely you are now in contact with the divine. You are silent because the divine is going to look after everything. You don't have to do anything, just keep silent. But not forcibly, it's again a state. See, if any turmoil takes place, any problem takes place, suddenly your attention will jump onto that silence. And once you jump onto that silence, you being in contact with this whole all-pervading power. Now, when I talk about all-pervading power, we still don't understand what it is. What it means, this all-pervading power of love. Is it some sort of an energy floating around? Or is it some sort of a river or some sort of a ether? It is the complete, the totality of reality.
Thank you for playing the talk, Auntie Lynn. So we will just continue to sit in that meditative state. Keep your eyes closed, attention on top of your head, and just gently place your right hand on the Mother Earth. Bring your attention inside and pray, Shrimataji, please remove all the thoughts from the past and all the unnecessary emotions which disturb my silence. Please remove all those left-sided tendencies which prevent me from getting into silence. Shrimati, please clear my left channel, my Ida Nadi. Sometimes mantras really help, but at times praying with your heart is even stronger. So just pray with your heart that Mother, please remove all the thoughts from the past and all the unnecessary emotions. Please help me to feel your love on my left channel. Please check the palm, your left palm, and see if you're feeling cool. Now bring the right hand back in the lap. And we'll place the left hand towards the ether. Shrimati, please remove my aggression. Please remove my ego and all the arrogance, which again prevents me from being into silence. Shrimati, please remove all my futuristic thoughts and please bring me into balance. Shrimati, please give the coolness of Himalayas to my whole right channel and help me to feel your love in the form of cool vibrations. And bring both hands at the heart level. And just check, how are you feeling? Is there one hand warmer or cooler? Or are you into balance? Shrimati, please clear my central channel so the Kundalini can pass through all the chakras and pierce my Sahasrara chakra. And the biggest reason why we fail to be in silence is because we start reacting. So we will clear our Vishuddhi chakra today. So please place your right hand on left Vishuddhi, where the neck and Vishuddhi shoulder is made. So just in the corner, just grab it and turn your head towards the right. And just say, we'll say this affirmation that Mother, I'm not guilty. Mother, I am a pure spirit. I am not guilty. We do not need to feel bad about anything. As at the present moment, we just drop out everything. So we don't have to feel bad for if we did anything wrong in the past. So there's no point feeling guilty about it. Mother, I'm a pure spirit. I'm not guilty. Now, we'll take the right hand down, left hand towards on the right Vishuddhi. Similarly, just bend, turn your head towards the left. Shrimati, please feel sweetness in my words and in my deeds. Please help me to become a sweeter person. Please remove all kind of sarcasm and all the harshness from me. And now we'll put the left hand back on the lap, and you'll work on our right center Vishuddhi. So just place your right hand on the center Vishuddhi. Srimati Ji, I am a detached witness. Srimati Ji, please take away my reactions, which upset me, which trouble me. And we'll give bandhan in clockwise direction. And we'll say the mantra of Sri Radha Krishna. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Radha Krishna Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. And just flick all those blockages from our Vishuddhi chakra. Now we'll also place our right index between the eyebrows. That is the Hamsa chakra, and it's also part of Vishuddhi. And here we'll take the mantra of Sri Hamsa Chakra Swamini. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Hamsa Chakra Swamini Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Mother, please give me divine discretion. And now we'll just place our right hand on our Agya. That's where all the thoughts trouble us. So we'll say one mantra to Sri Nirvichara. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Nirvichara Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Mother, I forgive everyone and I forgive myself. Please give me mental silence. And now we'll just massage our sehasrara and go beyond this brain and go beyond this thinking, which always troubling us. And just be one with our spirit. Mother, please strengthen my connection with divine. Please strengthen my self-realization. Please open my sehasrara. Shrimataji, please open my sehasrara. Now we'll take the hand higher and take the attention higher. And here we'll say, Mother, please make me part and parcel of the whole. Please take my attention away from my own self, but to the higher level, where I'm one with all. And we'll just meditate for a few minutes. While we sit in meditation, and as we discussed earlier, we will be talking about the sounds of chakra as well. So we'll listen to another talk, which is not very long. So if you could please play that, Auntie Lynn, that would be lovely.
Ah.
Or alternatively, music could be
No. You see, all these 5 elements are very important in our body, and they are the body of the chakras also, as I have told you. So what happens that when you sing the music, the vibrations can go through the musical sound and can excite certain chakras. You see, for example, for the Hridaya chakra, it is very good, or also for the Vishuddhi chakra, it is very good. Not for all the chakras, but certain chakras it does. But supposing you say a mantra plus the sound, the beautiful music, and a realized soul, then it is very effective. See? For example, Ganesha, you can excite him with a beautiful shloka. If you are a realized soul and if your Ganesha is correct, you can excite the Ganesha of another person very easily. I mean, such a person can do it. So, music, sound, all these things have an effect, and we are now using that method very extensively. That supposing now we go in a mass meditation and many people are there and some chakra is caught, say Vishuddhi is caught, I can correct the Vishuddhi by just putting my finger on this like this, because this has the sound. This is the chakras. There is a micro sound which is carrying the vibrations. You see, actually the part of the vibrations is the micro sound also, micro light, micro sound, and you can say all the 5 elements are micro there. So when I put my finger, the micro sound can carry the rest of them, and the person can be corrected. We can do it, especially Vishuddhi. Very easy to correct Vishuddhi on that. You can correct most of the things, but certain things are very easily corrected. Vishuddhi, which is responsible for the sound, made from the sound element. As we have seen that water element is very good for treating people for the lower chakras, because up to the heart chakra, because the water and salt can help you for the Navi chakra, and because salt is the earth element, and what you call it is the essence of the ocean, and essence of the ocean is in the Bhavasagara. So we can use salt water for clearing the lower chakras. We can use light for the eyes, because this is made out of the prakash, the light element, like that. You see, different things can be done with these different elements. If you use them, you can make all the dirt or all the obstructions which are collected in your particular chakra by putting them back into the same element and cleansing them out, so the element takes it away. For Mother Earth also, she has so many elements in her that she can take away so many of your problems which are troubling you in your being because of some imbalance of the Mother Earth element. You see, this is all due to the imbalance of these elements in you, accumulated more beyond than what you want. That's why I say the extreme of it. The Tattva is expressed through Sri Ganesh, and Sri Ganesh is the form of you can say the purified principle of the earth element, and it's the same. I mean, you can say in a flute you have 2 notes. The first and the last are the same. In the same way, in a human being, the 7 notes, the first one is a Ganesha and the last one is also a Ganesha. So these 7 notes are the same, and these 7 notes make the earth element, and I mean are not completely earth element, but started with earth element, purified, where it loses its earth element problems completely. It is Parabrahma. I mean, it becomes all Brahma, because earth element
is outside is the earth element, but inside is dhara, is dharana. It is the power to sustain. It's the power to sustain. And that power is the purest form of earth principle. So, you see, that you become later on. Gradually the whole earth element drops down and you become that. So, it is the dharana shakti, as they call it, the power of sustainer, is the Ganesha. So, like that in every chakra, you have a very subtle most point, and that subtle most point is the note that the divine is playing at that point, because every note, it has a different frequency, a different intonation, you can call, a different sound, which helps in the melody of this universe. So like that we have 7 chakras and the 7 notes, and there are different notes, but these notes then create permutations and combinations, and that is how a chakra gets into a swara, and then it becomes a, you can say, a sound, and from sound it becomes a word, and from word it becomes a language, and like that it goes on, and the same subtle form starts becoming something else. For example, if I have love for my children, how I express it? I make a house for them, I make a place to live for them, I cook food for them, I make a bed for them. You see, is a gross expression of that subtle love I have. In the same way, whatever is subtle within us is expressed outside with the help of the elements that are outside, to express the subtle through our gross behavior or gross material things also we do. So it's the same subtle which is expressing outside. But then we become so gross later on that we forget the inner part of it. You see, for a mother may create something, all these things, and then she'll become so possessive of her children. She'll think, I've done so much for my children, that she wouldn't even think for why she has made it. She forgets the love part of it, and she becomes nothing but the gross thing. She starts scolding the children for even breaking for a small thing here and there. You see, she does this for love, and then she forgets it. That's what is an extreme behavior. Extreme behavior means from the subtle, you get to the gross and the gross and the grosser. Once you become grosser, you are dead.
Thank you for that talk. Thank you for playing the talk, Auntie Lynn. So as Srimati mentioned, that all our chakras, they respond to the music because they have micro sound within themselves. So for example, our Muladhara chakra, and I'm talking about Indian classical music, the notes of Indian classical music. So the Sa relates to our Muladhara chakra, then Re, the Swadhisthana, then Ga for Nabhi, then Ma for heart, Pa for Vishuddhi, Dha for knee, Dha for Agya, and Ni for Sestra. So if the music is played by a realized soul, our Kundalini, and when we listen to that music during meditation, our Kundalini comes up very quickly. And sometimes if we feel cool vibrations straight away without even sitting in meditation, because our Kundalini responds to that. So, and I also apologize the quality of the video, because all these talks were done in like late 70s, early 80s. The quality is not that good, but I hope you were able to understand. And there is another short, it's a video of singing, because I can't sing, I can't hold a note that long, but somebody has done a little seminar on music, and they sang all these notes. So we can play that, and we'll try to meditate on that. So when they are singing Sa, you put your attention on your Muladhara, then Re, and all the way you go up. So what they do, they go up, Sa, Re, Ga, Ma, Pa, Dha, Ni, Sa, and they go down, Sa, Ni, Dha, Pa, Ma, Ga, Re, Sa. But I'll advise you to do that. You take your attention up and then hold it up when they are singing the notes down. So we'll probably play that and try to meditate and sing if you can. You say that nicely, loudly when you sing it, it will help you. It will help the Kundalini to come up. So we'll do another meditation with those musical notes. And there will be some Hindi in it because it was done in India, but I think it's pretty self-explanatory. So hopefully you'll understand.
If
It's
I
the
can Saregama Padhanisa. If you don't mind, if I can sing Saregama Padhanisa.
do you want to sing it, Ashwini?
Yeah.
We can do that if you want.
Later. Later.
Oh, okay, all right. So in the video also, there's a main person singing, and then people are following this person. So we can do that. So you want to sing afterwards? Is that right?
I can do now and after, whatever you say.
Oh, okay. Up to you if you want to lead this part.
Okay.
She has a beautiful voice.
Okay.
Sa. You want to repeat after me?
Yes, we can repeat after you.
Sa.
Sa. Ma.
Sare gama padhani sa sa ni dha pa ma ga re sa.
Re ga ma pa dha ni sa sa ni dha
Pa pa ma ga re sa.
Thank you for that. Yeah, I definitely need some singing classes. Sorry to the others who was lovely when Ashwini was doing it. If we can still play the video, so you don't have to go through my horrible singing, so we can just play that for 5-10 minutes. And thank you, Ashwini, one more time. That was lovely.
Thank you.
सा मूलाधार चक्र, रे स्वादिष्ठान चक्र, ग नाभि चक्र, म हृदय चक्र, प विशुद्धि चक्र, ध आज्ञा चक्र तथा नी सहस्रार चक्र। मूलाधार चक्र सा स्वादिष्ठान चक्र, रे 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 नाभि चक्र, ग हृदय चक्र, विशुद्धि चक्र, आज्ञा चक्र, सहस्रार चक्र, सा
Thank you, everyone. I hope you're feeling silent within, and you felt the joy of singing, and we just hope that there was a movement and the chakras, they were spinning when we were singing, and hopefully the kundalini came up easily. So we'll just finish off by raising our kundalini and placing ourselves into Bandhan again. I hope we can carry on with this silence, with this meditative state throughout the day. Thank you.
Thank you, Kanak. That was lovely.
It was really nice. Hope everyone enjoyed that. And thank you, Ashwini, for your rendition, and it was just perfect. So we'll definitely get you to sing again. It's a pity about the Zoom breaks sound up a bit, but we'll definitely do something more on the music line if everyone wishes. That was lovely. If anyone does have any questions they want to ask, feel free. And once we've chatted a bit, then I will put on that Kathak concert just to stream it for anyone who's able to stay back and have a look at that, or look at it later too. So we'll keep that open later. Thanks, Ashwini.
Hi, Ashwini.
Kanak as well.
Thank you. I sang better when I was on mute. I think everybody was.
No, your rendition of all the notes was perfect.
Yeah.
I was glad I was muted, that's for sure.
Yeah. How did everyone go with the homework too, about watching their attention and witnessing? Ashwini, you're silent. We can't hear you.
No, we are not in mute.
Oh no, now you.
Yeah, you can.
Now we can hear you.
Yeah, it helped me a lot with this after our session attention. So because I have sometimes, if there is something, then we build things upon and we think, oh, this will happen. But now after that session, I started asking myself, where is my attention? Where is my attention? And then I started doing something like this. So I don't know, it was just my version. Like, if I'm thinking too much, where is my attention? Where is my attention? So it is helping me. And that homework also I have completed, Gulshan Didi, to find a buddy of
Rosemary. You've trained. Ashwini, you've trained us well now. I make sure I do my homework really well too. So.
All homeworks are done.
Yes.
Great, you've brought your homework. It's a show and tell. Wonderful.
Yeah. Perhaps we could the next coming week we could work a little bit more on watching and witnessing, and as Kanak mentioned, just observe ourselves how we react, or pull back and try not to react. I'll try and do that. So just to make sure that.
And when she came around 11:30, she was asking me, is there anything about the music on the chakras, and we dance on the music on the chakras? So I said, yes, there is. We'll talk after the session. But see, the session was all about that, and I didn't know it is going to happen in the session. So
we're on the right path. The synchronicity is amazing.
Yeah, that was a good a talk you found, Kanak. It was really good.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Really lovely talks. Thank you, Kanak, and a lovely program. Really loved it. Thank you.
Nice. Nice to be with everyone. I think if we were living at the Himalayas, we would have no problem with reacting and witnessing, but we live in this world. So it's like a day check for everyone.
No complaining about cold if we were at the Himalayas either, you know.
Yeah. We just gone beyond it. Yeah.
So much. It was really amazing session. Whenever you come with that silence.
That's everyone. Well, thank you, everyone.
Yeah, I guess get back to work, Kanak. Thank you for spending your lunchtime with us.
Yes,
and,
yes. The lunch break's finished now, so
right.
Thank you, Kanak.
All right, thank you, everyone.
So I'll share the concert now. You can have a look at it later, Kanak, or you've got that with you anyway.
Yes, I will. It's a very special one for me because Shrimati is talking about Kathak dance. So yes, I'll watch.
Let's get that down.
Adani, Shri Mataji, and my brothers and sisters, Sahaja Yogis. This is a privilege for me, my wife, my daughters, my son, my colleague, Pandit Mishra, and my students, to present this program in a form of a Guru Dakshina. My wife is not well, just 4 weeks she has been operated, and that's the reason she is not participating in the program. But there is a small secret which I will open later on. I performed Saraswati Vandana with my daughter, Asabri. Now I am presenting 3 of my students who will be depicting a Kathak number. They are quite beginners, but this is not a performance. This is our offering. So they are doing, we all are doing for Mother's blessing and your well wishes and best wishes. So they will be doing a pattern where they are offering 3 flowers, 1 to God, 1 to the platform, and 3rd to the audience. Second time they do the namaskar, doing the same, depicting to God, Rangmanch, the platform, and the audience. And then they will show few rhythmic patterns. And in the end, a fast footwork. My colleague Pandit Mishra is playing tabla. One of our Sahajogis, just this evening we found him here in the hall where we've been practicing, and he said he can play the harmonium, which is fantastic, is Philip. My small son, Prashant, he has been a very important person in my company. He does a lot of work for me in this program. And he's a great devotee of Mother, Prashant Pawar, who's playing the special effects. Now, I present my 3 students, Pedro, Paul, and Neville. This is my Guru Dakshina to Shri Mataji. It's just a little part. Second atom, I'm presenting a few words. Last year in Guru Puja, we did a performance. A little tiny boy came in the dressing room and said he's very much interested in dancing. And he also wants to learn it. I honestly didn't take much attention because normally when we perform, after the performance, we get a few enthusiastic children or students or girls or boys, and they come and say all sort of things. And they say they want to come, and we say, okay, you come. So there was nothing special for me. I thought maybe if he's interested, he'll come. But I was very surprised. He came very next day or just a few days after. I did a workshop, summer school workshop in August, and he actually started there. I had all the hopes, and I found quite good instinct in the boy. I try my best for all the students, but few students have got little more blessing from God. Guru can't do much there. It is born instinct. A Guru's work to develop those things. I've tried my best. Next month is going to be year. It's not year completed yet. And that little boy I'm presenting in Feet of Mother. The boy's name is Matthews. And I'm presenting him tonight in a duet with my daughter Asavari Pawar. The both of them are going to present one Kathak duet. It is a friendly contest between the two dancers, joining together and dividing as well. In the end, both bring the climax with the fast footwork. They will be depicting different patterns, including one Gat Bhav, where Asavari is depicting Parvati and Matthew, Krishna. This one small piece will come in between. Apart from that, they will depict other aspect of the Kathak as well. I take my permission to begin the item, Matthews and Asavari. tat da te re tit tat a te re tit tat 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 te ya down tat tat dig da dig 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 da dig dig tat tat te dig dig da 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 dig da dig da a da tu na kat kritin tin tin ta da da kritin da tin tin da kritin te tat a te chalo tat 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 te kran tat tat da da Hey, tat a hey chalo tat ta daga dan jijikita ko tudang daga dan Hey, tat a hey tat ta a tat kita ta एक दो तीन चार पाँच छः सत्तर थे Next, now Asavri and Matthew both will be depicting one pattern where they will be doing continuous 27 spins. Go a little back, please. Hey, hey, that's the hey, hey, that's that, hey, that, hey, that, hey, 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 that's the ta, hey, 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 that's the ta, 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 that's the ta.